Hello， 大家好，我是 Chelsea， 欢迎收看 Chelsea Teaches Chinese. In today's video, Chelsea would like to share with you a very famous, very well-known Chinese food, which in English is tofu, and in Chinese, 豆腐. If you like Chinese or Japanese cuisine, you probably already know that 豆腐 is made by condensed soya milk, and it can be served both hot and cold. It doesn't taste much on its own, however, it can become very flavorsome when you add different condiments to it. Yum yum yum. Our main point today is, of course, not to discuss about the different tastes of tofu. We're not a food channel after all. Instead, we're going to talk about the second meaning of tofu other than being an innocent, harmless soya product. Story time again. In the old days, there's this type of shop that only sells tofu, which we call it 豆腐店, tofu shop, 豆腐店. And this type of shop are usually run by a couple, a husband and a wife. The husband will be making tofu at night and the wife will be selling them during daytime. These wives who are running the tofu shop usually eat tofu all the time, so their skin tend to be very smooth. Tofu is good for your skin, by the way. And that's why people have been given them this nickname that is 豆腐 西施. Is one of the 4 legendary beauties in Chinese history, and 豆腐西施 is basically a compliment to say that these wives who are running the tofu shop are very beautiful, have skin like tofu, they look like the traditional Chinese beauty. 豆腐西施. Even in the old days, life is difficult and the business is hard to run. And in order to increase sales, this 豆腐西施 will sometimes require to flirt with the customers in order to attract the customers to come and eat tofu. 吃豆腐. Gradually, people start to use this term 吃豆腐 to describe the action of a man who's taking advantage of a woman in sexual situation. Or, of course, you also work the other way around when a woman who's taking advantage of a man in sexual situation. So, in situations where AAA is making all the inappropriate movements, or who's being all touchy-feeling towards BBB, we say that AAA 吃 BBB 的豆腐. AAA is eating BBB's tofu. AAA 吃 BBB 的豆腐. 熊先生经常吃 Hihi 的豆腐. Mr. Bear often take advantage sexually to Hihi. 熊先生经常吃 Hihi 的豆腐. Of course, you can also tell someone off by telling them that stop eating other people's tofu.
小丫丫，你的皮肤怎么这么滑呀？小丫丫，你的皮肤怎么这么滑呀？嘿嘿，你不要再吃小丫丫的豆腐啦！嘿嘿，你不要再吃小丫丫的豆腐啦！
Now we know the meaning of 吃豆腐. Next time, if someone asks you the question, 你喜欢吃豆腐吗? Do you like eating tofu? Answer it with caution because it may be a trick question and people may interpret it wrongly, which will put you in an awkward situation. What is similar to 吃豆腐 is 占便宜. 占便宜 has 2 meanings. The first one is when you know something's on sale and many people will go to buy it even though they probably don't even need it. But it's just the feeling that you might take advantage of the price. This is what we call 占便宜. And 占便宜, on the other hand, can also be used to describe someone's taking advantage of another person in a sexual situation. And in this case, you can use the word 占便宜 the same way as 吃豆腐. For instance, 熊先生又在占嘿嘿的便宜了. Mr. Bear is taking advantage sexually to Hihi again. 熊先生又在占Hihi的便宜了。熊先生，你别再占Hihi的便宜了。Mr. Bear, stop taking advantage sexually to Hihi again. 熊先生，你别再占Hihi的便宜了。Of course, whether this 占便宜 is sexually related or not, it entirely depends on the context. For instance, on the other hand, if 熊先生 sold something more expensive than it's supposed to be to Hihi, or he bought something that's cheaper than it's supposed to be from Hihi. In this sense, you can also say that 熊先生占 Hihi 的便宜了. But this 占便宜 is non-sexually related. So we get a difference now. 吃豆腐 can only be used when someone's taking advantage of someone else in a sexual situation, while 占便宜 can be used in both sexual and non-sexual situations. We also have another term which is 非礼. 礼 has the meaning of etiquette, rituals, or politeness. And 非礼 its literal translation would be something that is not polite or something that's inappropriate, is not a ritual. 非礼. This word is actually come from 孔子, the very famous Confucius. 孔子. 孔子 once said, 非礼勿视，非礼勿听，非礼勿言，非礼勿动. See no evil, hear no evil, talk no evil, act no evil. It is clear that 非礼 here is used to indicate anything that is considered as evil or considered as an evil behavior. And that's why in modern days we also refer 非礼 as indecent assault. 非礼. So the degree of 非礼 is much stronger and much more serious than 吃豆腐 and 占便宜. It could be considered as a criminal activity, so use this word with caution. You can see in films or dramas when there's a man or a few of them trying to grab a woman or trying to take advantage of a woman, and that woman tend to shout, 非礼呀! Well, this is the right situation to use the word 非礼, and it is a way to ask for help, to ask someone to rescue them because they think someone's gonna take advantage of them sexually. 好啦, that's the 3 words that can be used to describe someone's been taking advantage of another person in a sexual way. If you find this video to be of help to you, give me a like, and I'll see you guys soon. 再见，拜拜。